I ain't even tripping. That's one thing I like about this. You don't even need
It's
headphones
perhaps
to,
the best home field advantage
huh?
in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you
Oh,
inside
the
Arrowhead
Chiefs?
Stadium in Kansas City.
Oh,
The scene
oh
just a few moments
yeah.
ago, predictably loud and
Man, they so
raucous here at
fast.
Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Denver
Damn.
Broncos.
See, this is technically,
This will
might as well
make it into
say,
the end
yeah,
zone,
it's my
and they
second
will
week
elect to
playing.
not bring this one out as our first drive
And
will
see, I
begin
was
at the
like, cause
25.
my last game was a sim, and I only played the Chargers. My other ones were forced win. Well, other two games were forced wins. Cause I came in right
First
before the
carry for
bye
Melvin
week.
Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And
But
that
this is
one
tight though
heck
that
of
you
a
don't even
run
need a
right there.
headset to
Once he
talk
got loose, you could
to
tell
your
that he was going to run a
opponent.
long way. That was pretty impressive.
This is dope. I love the graphics though.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need
I'm
to do
running
here in the first
everything.
half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
That sound like them almost in real life. A couple years ago.
And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' third. There on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Third down. From the gun, it's Locke. The Kansas City defense
the PS4 he would have caught that.
And now it's fourth down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
It's all right though. I expect it. Like I said, I'm getting used to this.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. So they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. His kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Talk to my opponent right through the controller.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going to hand it off here to Gordon. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. This defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. On 2nd and 7, Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy.
Hold on to that.
And he'll be brought down with
hold on.
first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
Just hold on to it.
The pick up there.
Hey,
Move the chains.
that's 2 times we getting rocked. Just hold on to it, please.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. This is Gordon. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 25. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
What?
Tell me the time.
Oh.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way. Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the...
And this is caught for a touchdown. Coleman Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra...
I was hoping I ain't getting no flag, man.
Game. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive
Just
decision
lined up.
and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
So this PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I hate sometimes like it'll kick good and then next thing you know, it just starts kicking bad.
For their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you all the...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Bless you.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Come on.
Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, they got someone to do it with that.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're open for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before we get a good head of steam going. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
I don't know how he got that
Your
one.
teammates and coaching staff make plays like that.
And he's able to put it through.
This one we hit that.
14, Broncos 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They missed it earlier. Now it was knocked out right
The
here.
Broncos onto the
For a
field
few
ready to
seconds.
start their next drive.
That's now it was laying out right here in front of me though for a split second.
Block trying again after
Gotcha.
the pick 6. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30.
Get off! Get in there!
Just falls
Oh!
short at the 1-yard line. Play there for Denver. 74 yards. Well, that didn't take
Hey.
already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
If that would have been Camler or Judy, we would have been in there.
He'll try and punch it
Get in there. Ah, come on.
Pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Again,
Get in there. Let's go.
And this time he is in. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
Hello, baby.
And his kick is
More
right
points
through.
I scored. Let's go.
Broncos 13.
Last game, I think I only had 3.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
That's because I wasn't used to.
That'll be
Yeah.
taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19.
Oh, he did?
Probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah. Because I saw what he did is he got Derwin James playing at the linebacker position.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is...
So with him doing that, you really can't do nothing.
What do you think? Yeah, I think that.
Because he really all over the place.
But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25.
Yeah, we might keep up with the speed.
Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill becoming just the second player with
We'll make some
3
adjustments.
touchdowns in a single year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Locke On the bootleg, rolling to his right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Locke looks to throw it again. Out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half.
That I had time. That you didn't have no rush on me. I had time.
McManus now for the extra point. And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Broncos 20. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You know what he's going to do.
For and taken successfully.
You know what's
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Stop.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Just stay in front of him. Don't let him get behind you.
And now it's second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15.
Come on, man.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Come on, man.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
How y'all let this man get past y'all?
First half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando.
Playing over the top. Heading the tag.
Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And makes it across the 20. These guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe...
This is caught inside the 15.
Why can't you do that before the half?
They get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough,
and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. yards to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw to him in space and look out.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Well, let's check on the call. On 2nd down, here's Locke. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Now Locke again. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Opted to go for it. The decision to go.
Get out of there.
Up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of
I seen y'all do fall. I said, oh yeah, we don't. I ain't gonna force that.
How to slide in key situations.
And then I kind of seen Noah Fant open at the last
Make
second.
sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Oh, that's an interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. He's at the 50.
Yeah, that's
the 30. 10. And he
I
will
see the
take
scene
this
where
one
to go.
home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Like everything kept all my stuff kept in order, but then I see you study making everybody else stuff, and I just feel like I was feeling around like
Here's the third-year running back, Philip Lindsay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Okay, now I figured out how to substitute.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Clock now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Appreciate it.
And the Broncos
Now I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes.
So they gave it to me at the 2?
Nice play.
Oh, they're making me do a 2-point conversion. Oh.
They're going to give it to Gordon.
I wasn't ready to do no 2-point conversion. I wasn't going to waste no
time. For the 2, they don't get it.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, it stopped them in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
Yeah, Simmons.
Now they need to execute. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old
I thought he was going to get that line.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Lock going to throw. This is the tight end fan. And inside the 20.
Hold on to the right. Let's hold on to it.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15. First down, Denver.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 19. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he will take this one home.
It's a weekend example, dog. Why he so he's supposed to take that wide. He's gonna go close.
Door closed, locked, reinforced.
That's the difference of the game right there. With 3 pick sixes.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
At the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Now a desperation throw deep down, and it's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy.
As soon as I see your safety ain't move, that's all. Yeah, he did.
And the Broncos cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their
So I wasn't
team.
even gonna go to
But
him.
it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at.
I have to go look.
This one's over. Let's be
I'll
honest.
check after
Yeah,
this.
I agree with you totally on that one.
Oh, I was conservative edge,
So
man.
the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it.
Nah, you got a couple. You got more than that.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as...
Let me see. Man, 91 speed, 93 acceleration.
They'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And some space here. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And all the way inside the 35.
That was a run.
Goes out of bounds. A big play there by Gordon. 41 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Locke. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted.
I see you jump back.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
I see you jump back on that one. I was like, oh, it's too late.
But you might have a block in the back too, though.
10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Goddamn holding, bro.
It is a touchdown.
Good game, fam.
But let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can model this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Denver, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.